Howdy everyone, NTV here with another bonus episode of The Last Story. Last time we covered New Game Plus. This time we are going to cover an aspect of the game that you can't really take part in anymore, and that is the multiplayer aspect of the game. Yeah, this game had multiplayer. And unfortunately, the only way to do multiplayer is through Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, which, I mean, they shut down Wi-Fi servers for the Wii a while ago, so you can't really participate in them. But yeah, you can set your name. I'm just going to... No, how you do? Oh, I can't do regular things? Cool. I've actually never done multiplayer in this game, so this is weird. I mean, I can't really show it off because, again, Wi-Fi servers are down, but yeah. Set your name. You have a little friend roster, which I assume is done through friend codes. You can change your name, so there's that. You can set a little message whenever you're playing with other people. I think I'm fine with the defaults here. And then you can connect to Nintendo Wi-Fi. Except not really, because again, you can't really do that because they shut down the Wi-Fi service. But I'm still going to be talking about the different modes that you can do in multiplayer. Yeah, see, it's been discontinued. Rest in peace. But there's actually two modes for multiplayer in this game. There is co-op mode and deathmatch. So let's talk about them. Okay, so first off, there's co-op mode. In co-op mode, you team up with up to 5 players, so a total of 6, and you fight bosses in the game. So that's pretty neat. There's 5 different bosses you can fight. First off, there's the Kraken, the Last Cocoon, Neberus, Maruk, and you can fight the Sentinel Beast Atar, with Mitra joining in later on in the battle, so you get to fight both of those at once, which is really cool. And also, when you're playing through co-op mode, your levels carry over, and same with your equipment. So being at a high level with good equipment is generally going to help. Not to say like low level characters with not as good equipment can't help. They could play a more supportive role in co-op mode. But the way it works is you can select any of the main party members that you can play as. So there's Zale, Callista, Dagrin, Yurik, Mirania, Siren, and Lowell. And yeah, you fight the bosses. And actually, you can get unique weapons by beating each of the bosses here. And the unique weapons are only available in co-op mode, so yeah, you can get those as rewards and then use them in the main story playthrough, which is pretty neat. And next up, there is Deathmatch mode. So the way Deathmatch works is up to 6 players can participate in it, and the game divides the number of players up evenly, or as evenly as possible. So you can have a 2v2 team, a 2v3 team, or a 3v3 team. I think you could even do like 1v1 as well, and like 1v2. But anyways, the way it works is, in deathmatch mode, there's a 5-minute time limit, and the winner is decided by points. So basically, if you knock out a player, you get 10 points, and if you get knocked out by a player, you lose 5 points. Now, the points are counted individually, but also it also works as a team. So there's that, and also everyone that participates is going to get a prize, but how well you do is going to determine the rarity of the prize. So anyways, like I was saying about the points thing, the points, you earn the points yourself, but they get tallied up for the team total. But again, if you do better as an individual player, you will get a better item. There's 9 total stages in Deathmatch mode. There's the Reptid's Cave, the Arena, the Mysterious Forest, the 2nd floor of the Tower of Trials. There's also the 4th floor of the Tower of Trials, Port Lazarus, Fortress Island, the Last World, and lastly, the Argonan Temple. And also, this is a pretty awesome feature of Deathmatch. You can play as many different characters, from the main characters of the game to important characters like Zangorak, which is pretty cool, and General Astar, even characters like Horus. And also you can play as like the various enemies, like you can play as like the different kinds of Gorak, like the sorcerer kinds or the archers. You can play as reptids as well, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like how you can play as different characters in the multiplayer option of Boost Fury. So each character has their own unique playstyle, and if you're playing as a main character from the story, they play a bit differently. For example, Yurik, he can cast his fire magic, but he can't cast his reverse magic in Deathmatch, and also his casting speed is pretty fast. Also, levels and equipment, they don't carry over from the main story, so if you're playing as Zale, who's like at level 99 in the main story, he's just gonna, like, that's not gonna matter. So really, it depends on how skilled you are, which I think is pretty neat. So if you have more history playing the game and you know how the game's mechanics work, you're gonna have a pretty good time in deathmatch mode. And once the round is over, that's when you get your rewards, of course. The person who came in first will get a unique weapon that's only available in deathmatch mode, or you can get one of the items that you need to upgrade your knight's attire or any of Callista's armor in the main story. Like, I think it's the ancient alloy or the indigo or silver thread, respectively. And if you're in 2nd to 5th place, you'll get either dyes for your equipment to change the color if you are so interested in that, or you can get some pretty rare materials or items. If you're in last place, unfortunately you'll get the more common materials and items that you can get in the game. But that's just how it works. And that's pretty much it for the multiplayer option of this game. Fairly interesting stuff, and I would have liked to show me using the unique equipment that you can get through either of these modes, but again, I can't really do that, and I didn't have the foresight to do that beforehand, before Nintendo Wi-Fi connection shut down for the Wii, but oh well. Oh well. Anyways, I hope you found this video informative or found it interesting or whatever, but yeah, there's still a little bit left to show off in the last story, which I will be showing off in the next bonus episode. So I will see y'all next time for some more of the last story. Later!